Hey guys, it's Stephanie with another video around my hysterectomy journey. This video is going to be specifically on what I have at my bedside, my setup here at home, and talk about, why I have certain products at my bedside and explain a little bit more in case you're on your journey or beginning your journey with your hysterectomy. I figured this would be helpful. And I haven't quite seen anyone share. I mean, I've seen a lot of people share their story here on YouTube, but I haven't seen anyone go into more details and show the products that they were using. So I think this would be helpful. I've been part of a Facebook group which has really provided me great insight, which is the reason why I have these things at my bedside. So big shout out to the Facebook Hysterectomy Support Group online. Otherwise, if you're not into this type of video, definitely click out. Otherwise, if you're interested in this video, continue watching. I'm sitting here on my bed with the heating pad right now. So I've put my little box that I made right here in front of me. So I used a empty perfume box, which is really nice and sturdy. And I just started throwing a few things that have been extremely helpful in my journey to recovery. So with that being said, let's get into this box. So first and foremost, I have lotion that I was able to get from the hospital. So I've been using this because your hands get dry when you're constantly using like the restroom and stuff. So I have that here at the ready. I also have some lip balm that has been useful. I have my prescribed pain meds. This is 800 milligram ibuprofen, which is pretty common. And then I also was prescribed Tramadol, which is another like pain medication. I'm no longer taking the Tramadol medication at the moment. I'm a little over, actually 7, maybe 8 days. I think 8 days post-op. So I've stopped taking this one. I'm just using the ibuprofen as needed. Today I did stop by the store and pick up some Tylenol. I noticed a lot of women have been using Tylenol in rotation when they're experiencing pain. So I did buy some just in case if I wanted to start rotating pain meds. Right now I've been trying to do my best to stay away from pain meds because I feel fine. Sometimes I'll experience a little bit of gas pain, but that's why I have things like Gas-X, and then I also have Charco caps, which is a charcoal-based caps that you can actually pop in and take. This doesn't cause any discomfort or make me nauseous or anything, so it's just based on preference. And to be honest, I've been taking this like 50% of the time when I'm experiencing gas pain, and this is another 50%, and these are just more chewable tablet form. The other thing that is also going to be very useful through your journey is having a like a stool softener or some type of laxative. So I've been using Dulcolax, and this has worked for me. The other thing that I just added to my box is it's this magnesium packet, and so you mix this with some water, and this is supposed to help kind of relax you and help with sleep, because when you actually go through what I'm going through right now, I had a laparoscopic hysterectomy, and I'm not going to be on any form of hormone therapy, so it's pretty, you kind of go through the menopause transition pretty quickly, and I'm already feeling those symptoms being 1 week in. And right now I'm having problem with sleep, so I have incorporated, again, this magnesium stuff into my recovery. So I also got this little mini tissue box from the hospital, so I put it here as well. So this has been handy. I also have a container of saltine crackers, so when I'm taking pain meds at different points of the day or even in the evening, I just want to make sure I have something of substance when I'm taking it, because I do get nauseous occasionally. So I do have that. And then for those of us that have struggled with using the restroom and getting that bowel movement going, I do have some dried apricots just to help activate and just support the process. I haven't been really leaning on this much, but in the beginning I was, taking, 1 or 2 a day just to help with, the bowel movement. The other thing that I feel is important is having throat lozenges. It is very uncomfortable and sometimes painful if you have to cough. Not that you're sick, it's just that if you have like a dry cough or are not feeling well, or you're sleeping and your throat's all dry, you want to be able to grab a throat lozenge or have a bottle of water close by. I tend to grab this when I'm like waking up and I'm having like a dry cough in the night, and it's not that I'm sick, it's just that's just how it is. I also have gum, so gum also helps out greatly. Peppermint gum helps out greatly with the bowel movement as well if you're struggling in that department. So yeah, so this is just my box. I also have been using this kind of waist trainer type belt as a binder, just to help keep things kind of intact. The binder that I end up getting at the hospital wasn't really helpful because it was too big for my body. I'm only 5'1", and it was like made for somebody that was, at least like 6 feet tall. And I don't have a large torso, so this ended up helping me out in the beginning. To my right here, I have just a table where my stuff usually sits. So I have like my water bottle, some books at the ready if I want to read. Back over here, I have my little charging station, and I bought this little adapter here just to help me have easier access to like my phone charger and such, because my charging outlet is typically on this side, and it really is difficult to have the cords stretch because it isn't that long. I also have some books here if I want to dive into more literature. So I have some amazing girlfriends and belong to a book club, and everyone has been so generous and got me some wonderful books to read, which I hope to get to at some point while I'm in quarantine mode. I also have this little thing here where I've got some hand sanitizer, some highlighters, pens, lotions, and again, more tissue. I'll just show you here my bed setup. So I have my pillow here, but I would say what I really wanted to showcase is really this heating pad that has been a huge help. So if you do not have a heating pad, this is definitely one thing you want to invest in. I have one that I bought from Amazon, and it's the Pure Enrichment brand, because what it does is you can change the heat levels, you can change the length of time that it's on, so you have the option of keeping it on in 2-hour duration increments, or you can have it stay on pretty much all day every day. So yeah, so I do love this so much, and I use it every day, whether it's having the heating pad lay on my stomach or even lay at different parts of my body, on my back or my legs or whatever. This has been very helpful. All right. So that is pretty much it for my hysterectomy kind of bedside setup. And then obviously I did a little bit more in-depth detail on, what's my, in my little survival box. But if you have any questions or have anything else that you feel is useful for your journey, definitely leave those in the comments below. I'm sure there's a lot of women that could use this information and would find it helpful. And other than that, you guys have a beautiful day, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.